Hey everyone, I am here to share with you my latest JetPens order, and I want to talk about some new products I've never tried before, and then also how some of these items are going to fit into my current planning system.
Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Jennifer, also known as Happy Place Planning. I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope you enjoy today's video.
Okay, I'm going to set the Hobonichi stuff aside and first show you this little field notes option that I decided to pick up and give a try. Let me get it open real quick. So these are pocket size. They are from the brand Field Notes. I got the craft cover and ruled lined pages. It comes as a set of 3. And it's just a cute little notebook where I can take random notes. The reason I got this was that I thought I could incorporate it into my Traveler's Notebook system. You know that Traveler's Notebook has been in my lineup for many, many years at this point, and I thought I might just be able to either set it in here or even like in the front flap of my notebook. That lays pretty well. I am kind of weird about how things make my leather sit, but it's not bubbling or anything like that, so I think I could handle that. And it would just be a place where if something came up or I needed to take notes real quick, and it's not something that's going to be like on my weekly or even my daily pages, I could just put some notes down on here and then transfer the information later if I needed to. So I think I'm going to do that. That was my intention, and I like how that fits in the front pocket, so we'll set that to the side. But that was my first purchase, was this little field note set. And then I wanted to try some Hobonichi goodness for 2025. I will start with the A6 that I got here. I'm a sucker for Hobonichi packaging. How adorable is this? I wish that there was like a Hobonichi store around me somewhere. It would be fabulous. So first impression out of the packaging and the box, I don't know if I mentioned, I did order from JetPens. I am not as familiar with the Hobonichi website, and this is the first year that I actually had down the launch day for 2025 in my planner, and I went to the website and it was just very, very overwhelming. So I have been a JetPens fan for a long time, and I just feel like that website, at least for me, is a little bit easier to navigate than the official Hobonichi website. This is going to be replacing something that's in my current lineup for 2024, and we can talk about that too. So first, let's get this open. So this is my first time ordering an avec, which means your book is split into 2 books. So January through June in one, and July through December in the other. This is also my first time getting an A6 size Hobonichi, and let me just show you what it's going to be replacing in my current lineup. So for 2024, I have been using the A5 Hobonichi Cousin for all of my church note-taking. And so I literally just have this out on my lap during sermon time or small group, and I take notes. I love using my fountain pen in here, and I think that I could continue on with the Cousin in the A5 size if I wanted to. However, I am not using a lot of the pages. There's a lot of blank pages in here in between sermons and small group sessions. So I thought maybe I would use more pages in the A6 size and hopefully fill the book up. So let me show you what my intention is going to be here. So with this Hobonichi Techo A6 size, I probably will not use this page as much. Maybe I'll just like tick off if I did go to church that day or if I did attend a small group, just so I can have like a year at a glance. For this page, I am using this as my archive, or I guess maybe a reference. So let's say that I have notes on this page, which is January 8th. I would then go to this January 8th spot and use my highlighter to mark if it's New or Old Testament, and then what we studied. So maybe the book of Hebrews or specific scriptures. So that way at the end of the year, if I'm doing another study, let's say on a different book of the Bible, and I want to go back through and reference my notes for that specific study, I can easily find my notes for that topic. That's what I've been doing in the cousin, and so I envision myself continuing to do that. I also had started using this page here, which is the monthly spread, as a gratitude, and I really love the way that these pages look when I take the time to fill them out. So I will probably do that again in this notebook for 2025. So you have the months in here. And then the thing that I didn't need, or I guess I didn't utilize at all, were the week view in the cousin. So this A6 Avec is like, I think it's called the day free. So there's no weekly view, and I didn't need the week view. So that's gonna work out well. I still have this beginning monthly page here for each new month for like an overview of my studies and scriptures, but then I also like to put a prayer list down. I don't share that for confidentiality reasons, but the people that I'm praying for always go down here on this monthly view. And then I'll use the daily pages to take notes during the small group session or during the sermon. Now, I do have, I think, one A6 traveler's notebook that I thought I might be able to put these in, and I might play around with that option here in a little bit. But I did purchase my very first cover from Hobonichi, and it's this, I think it's called the Tragon. So let's open this and see how two books work in here. Okay, so my first impression is this is amazing. I like that it's kind of a slim profile. I like the material that it's made out of. It seems like it would wipe off very easily, and it has this magnetic closure. It's in this classy black color, and when you open this zipper pocket, the pocket goes to about right here, so you could put note cards or other ephemera in here very easily. It does come with this little live book note. Of course, it's in a different language. Oh, it tells you in here a little bit about that. So if you want to zoom in and pause the screen and read, you can do that. And then it has a slip over here, card slots, a slip on this side, and then a pin loop. So I don't know that I would need to carry both books with me at one time. I'm thinking I probably won't, that I'll just have one of the two in. Let's see how this looks Oh yes, that's adorable, and I'm kind of obsessed. So the thing is, when I get these things in like this, and I ordered this for a specific purpose, which was to replace my Hobonichi cousin in the A5 size, my brain loves planning, and now I am like so tempted to set this up as my planner. Are you guys like that? I need to get out of my own head sometimes. I spend way too much time thinking about these things. Decisions. I might have to plan in this a little bit, but it is a 2025 start. But then I go down that rabbit hole if I allow myself to, and I'm like, oh, but you could find the Hobonichi A6 for 2024 and either backfill or try it out as a planner now. So stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, let's look at if both of these would fit in here. Oh, it looks like they would. That's not a bad fit at all. It is definitely not too bulky. I think what it's going to come down to is at church when I'm sitting in the pew, how comfortable it is for me to have this open on my lap with my Bible and taking notes. If it's going to be easier like this with the 2 books, or if it would be easier with just 1. So that's another thing I'm going to have to play around with a little bit. The other thing is I do like to use my fountain pens. I think they're more comfortable than a gel pen or ballpoint pen for prolonged note-taking sessions where I'm doing a lot of writing, but this is definitely not going to fit in this loop unless maybe I just do the clip, and maybe that's the way it was designed again. Oh yeah, that lays really nice. So let's see what happens when we close it. Again, a really nice fit. So we could go with that. We could go with that for sure. Okay, I'm going to take this out for now because I think that there is, oh, nope, it's just a slit over here with like a secretarial card pocket thing over here. Technical terms that I make up, right? It's kind of funny. Anyway, I am really loving this little setup and the avec and 2 books and my very first cover. That's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, guys, it has a little slip back here too. Good to know, because then it's large enough you could put something like one of those field notes in there and it's not too bulky. Okay, I'm gonna lay this little baby to the side. It's nice eye candy, right? So I'm gonna leave it there for us to look at. The other thing and the last thing that I purchased was a Hobonichi Weeks. And I ordered the Weeks Mega with the Monday Start in the pistachio color. I am just a sucker for this packaging. So it does have a little card or little flyer with it. We'll take a closer look at that off screen. So this is the pistachio. It's kind of like the fabric cover. Green is my absolute very favorite color ever. And anything in like this green or chartreuse, I just cannot say no to. So this was the one for me. Out of all the beautiful covers, I had no hesitation when picking my Hobonichi Weeks design out because, yep, that's me. So if you're not familiar with the Weeks, it does come with a sticker that you can, put down, an adhesive sticker. This has been one of my favorite places to decorate thanks to Sam Plans or Earthy Plans. The texture of this inside is fantastic. And then I like to put Redbubble stickers on there, so I'll probably do that again. You do have your 25 overview, 24, and then the upcoming 2026. You get this index page, your month on 2 pages. They do give you December of 2024, even though this is a January start. And they also give you the December weekly pages. So you have kind of a horizontal planning page on the left and just a nice grid page on the right. Again, starting with December. And then a lot of people just wait and choose to move into this when it actually starts in January. But I like that it has those pages in case you're impatient like I am and you just can't wait to get started. So you have all of those weekly pages, and then 2 ribbon bookmarks, which I will probably end up cutting off with a little razor. They sort of drive me insane. And then at the back of the book, you have notes pages. Because this is the mega, you get more notes pages. So a pretty healthy amount of notes pages, and those are just simply grid pages with this like nice kind of imaginary line in case you want to split your pages into some sections. So it looks like the pages are numbered, which is really nice as well. And we have 217 notes pages, and then just some miscellaneous kind of fun pages at the back. Now for this, I really want to be good at journaling and doing little snippets. So I might go back to that, but I don't have to decide. It doesn't start till 2025, so I have a couple of months here to toy around with some ideas. However, I am the type of person that I don't like to mix purposes in a planner, meaning if I started this as journaling, I would want to use this as a journal for the entirety of this planner. I would not like using it as a planner for the first several months and then switching to journaling and then going back to planning. I like them to be cohesive in that way. Okay, guys, that is my Hobonichi order for the year. It is through JetPens, but there's different places that you can order the Hobonichi products from, so whatever works for you. I think there's even some options on Amazon, so check those out if you're interested. Let me know if you have questions, but I am super excited about this option. Thanks for joining me for this little haul, and I'll see you back next time.